Hotep Senuhena Senut Iti Ren Isha Kandugu Kemet. Okay, just have to check the sound. I'm going to inform the people that we are live. I've shared the calling link for those who want to holler. Let me inform people that we are live streaming now. I won't be long, believe me. Scamming since 1986. Indeed, that's the title. You read it correctly. Okay, it's done for YouTube, and now I will do it on Twitter, and we're good to go. Let's see. So, I've been telling you about a so called professor, someone who claims to be a professor, and we never seen any degree whatsoever. And I told you that he's been scamming people for a long time, and I mentioned 20 years. Well, yesterday there was a live stream. I've actually shared the link. It's in French, however. And the guy has been scamming for nearly 40 years, actually, for over 30 years, because the first alleged scamming that he has done was in 1986. Can you believe this? Now, the thing that really surprised me, I knew a little something about dude, but we're all discovering. And it was said yesterday that he even scammed Dr. Theophile Obenga. What's crazy is that the same people who told me about his ways, about his scamming ways, they're the same people who've been defending him for all this time, during all this time. So in my eyes, they were accomplices. And those are the people who talk about Ma'at. Foul as hell. Now later on, I hope that they will deal with a pedophile that I told you about for a long time. Now we're going to get some final information, but I don't recall if I told you that. But it was said yesterday, it was confirmed yesterday during the live stream, and we might have some newspaper documenting it. But that same dude who kept the money raised for the funerals, for a burial, money that was supposed to reach the family of the deceased, and he kept that money. That same dude went to jail for scamming. So it's very interesting. Some people might be quick to try to talk about he was a political prisoner, but he didn't go to jail because of his ideas, because of his fight or struggle of liberation. He went there because he's been scamming people left and right for decades. And do you know what it took for the people to be informed? Well, it took him scamming the wrong person. Someone who accommodated it, someone who accommodated him, we even gave him thousands of dollars, and he turned on his benefactor. He turned on the same guy who let him sleep in his house and gave him the keys to his house and gave him money and supported him for months. He tried to accuse that same dude who was kind to him of scamming, and it backfired big time. 10 years ago, I showed the people that he was a fraud when it comes to his teachings. Later on, I relayed a message shared publicly on Facebook about a lady who called him out because he borrowed some money to he borrowed money from several people and never gave it back. Greetings to you, Devin Harris, who wrote Nefer Atum Re, which really is Ra, but it's all good. Brothers and sisters, try to say Ra. It's better to say Ra than Re, was most likely the accurate pronunciation. Where are you calling from? I mean, where are you? You're not calling, but where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? And how did you find out about my channel? Non, 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 non. Ok, c'est bon, tu peux laisser comme ça. Now, even though the title says coming since 1986, feel free to call in and ask your questions. No, brother, you don't have to say sorry. You don't have to say sorry. I wasn't talking just to you, but to everybody. In France, they use Ray more than Ra. Or let's say in the French speaking world. In French, let's say. In French, they tend to use Ray more than Ra. But you don't have to say sorry. You know, so, some other people might disagree with what I'm saying. You see, and I don't know it all. I might I might make mistakes, but according to the transliteration, it's supposed to be Ra. So Devin Harris wrote, I've known about you for years and I shared one of your videos with my mom, and I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but I currently live in Fayetteville, Georgia. Okay, Fayetteville. I see. Georgia, in the South. Philadelphia, I read that it's, uh, how can I put it, most Islamicized, or let's say most Islamic town in America. You know, it's good and it's interesting when I get to converse with people who know about my channel years ago. And I'm realizing how shy brothers and sisters are. If you don't want to call it, it's cool. But I like it, brothers and sisters. Never hesitate to leave some comments, in the chat. So so I can know about how long you've known about the channel and all that, where you are located. I don't remember all the usernames, but when people tend to holler like, 2 or 3 times, usually I remember them. Now, Devin wrote, I try to be respectful with everyone, and someday I would like to be my own ancient Egyptian king and priest. King, I don't know. Priest, maybe. And one of the best way to really know the culture of Kemet is indeed through the Medu Neter. And for those who don't know, I give Medu Neter classes, and there are a few people who give lessons. So even if you don't take the classes with me, you might find someone who will give you lessons. And it's just beautiful to be able to read and understand the thought process of the people of Kemet. Devon wrote, yes, it is North Philly. There is a lot of Islamic culture there. A couple of them have been very nice to me and they fed me. I'm physically handicapped. Oh, for real? Okay. Hmm. You know, when I see people who are physically handicapped, or as they say in England, impaired, well, that's when I realize how lucky I am. And it's just like when we just realize, damn, I was healthy. My health was good, and when our health is good, we don't then think about our health like that. Um, we usually think about getting some progress in life, getting some income. If we're single, getting a significant other. You know the deal. Well, feel free if you have any question, Devon, and anybody else. If you have any questions, then feel free. I hope the sound is not too loud with the outside noise. The outside noise. I've lowered the window because it is unusually warm. It's 21 degrees Celsius, and I know it doesn't make any sense to y'all. Just like the Fahrenheit doesn't make any sense to me. But I can look for the conversion. No, no. 69 degrees. Exactly 69.8 degrees Fahrenheit, which is quite unusual. We are late September. For those who don't know, I'm live streaming from France right now. So our brother says that he was born with cerebral palsy and he's paraplegic. So that means our brother, are you on a wheelchair or are you not able to get on the wheelchair? Keep it coming, brothers and sisters. And remember, for those who want to call in, which is my preferred method of communicating, I'm sharing the link once again in the chat. And those who don't want to call in can just simply type in comments and ask questions as well in the chat. So feel free, brothers and sisters. Well, maybe it will be a short one today. But I really felt like telling you about the update regarding that professional scammer. I mean, some people, some brothers have released audio files, and we can hear the so-called scholar on the phone, nearly damn near harassing a young brother for him to send like a $100 fee, supposedly to train him. That happened many times. People are supposed to get access, some code to access a website, and being able to watch video material. People are supposed to receive membership card. They haven't received anything. I mean, there's so many different kind of scamming. Theophilo Benga, what was said yesterday is that he told Theophilo Benga that he had some surgery that he needed to be done on uh, his eyes, and it was reported that this guy, the so-called professor, has basically killed his family members several times. And by that, I don't mean physically killing, but he basically is accustomed to telling people, I've lost such and such of my family members. I'm supposed to receive the heritage. Can you help me out, brother? Or I need to get to that place. I need to travel to that place. Can you help me out? And he's been doing it so many times that he forgot that he um, told people that he lost the same family members more than once. Now, Devin wrote, yes, I am in a wheelchair and I have to be carried into my wheelchair. I'm able to move every part of my body, but I just can't walk. I'm limited of walking. All right. That must be quite difficult. But I'm glad you're here. And feel free if you have any questions or any statements. Brothers and sisters, whether you agree with me or disagree with me, then feel free. Let's communicate. Let's exchange. Other people are there. Now, usually when I have some people and I'm live streaming, you have a certain share that are lurkers or spies. But it's all good. I haven't lived a life of scamming. I've been scamming people for 30 years. Same professor was on tape talking about uh, he's been fighting, he's been struggling for 30 years. Man, please. Dude's been scamming for that time period. And the majority of the French speaking Pan Africans, not just the Pan Africans in France, but the French speaking Pan Africans, majority of them, they've been aware of that. They were aware of that. They knew about that. That's one of the reasons why I criticize Pan Africans so much. In the first place, Pan Africanism was a legitimate movement for the independence of African countries. That goal has been reached. Well, we have our brother Devin who called in. I'm glad you called in. I'm going to put you on in a couple of seconds.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, Hotepu, my brother.
Hotep. There was okay. There was a connection issue, but now I can see you. How you doing,
Okay.
brother?
I'm doing excellent. I just woke up about an hour ago.
Hmm.
So 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 I your your uh your uh your live stream popped up on my phone. I was like, hey, you know what? Let me say what's up to her. So so
Well,
so
thank you for that.
yeah, you welcome.
I'm glad you came and said what's up because many people are shy, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, but I've I've known about you for years. I would see I would see when you would do what I do. You know, you would take pictures from your computer. I use my phone currently, but
All
I
right.
would see I would see when you would excuse me. I would
No
see when
problem.
you would I, I would see when you would take pictures and you would use them from a computer. You did it from a computer, correct?
Um, well, right now I'm using my computer, but what you're asking about exactly? What do you mean when you said I'm taking pictures?
Oh, like when you would make your videos, you would show pictures on the screen to teach people about Kemet.
Well, I use my phone when I'm in the museums
Hmm.
or when I'm outside, like walking.
Right.
Uh, besides that, I tend to use my PC, like I'm doing right
Oh,
now.
oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's good. And then and then like I saw this one video where somebody tried to expose you, and I got mad because I'm like whatever they talking about, they wrong because this guy knows what he's talking about.
And may I ask who it was that was trying to expose me?
I can't remember. I can't remember his name, but I do remember you responded to him. This was like years ago.
Hmm.
you
Well, you know,
you
there's yeah.
yeah
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
you responded to him, I know you have a child, so I know you have a child, so I'm not gonna cuss, but you checked his behind. That's what I'm gonna appropriately say. You checked his behind. So
Hmm.
I was happy you responded to him, cause people cause people have tried to expose me, I'm just like, hey, I'm not here to proselytize, which means to convince. I'm not here to convince you of anything. The information is for you, whether you agree with it or not. And really, what I know, right or wrong. It's not my job to teach. To teach is really to tell. So it's not my job to tell anyone anything. I just give you the information, you know, present it, and whether you take the information is up to you. I'm very I don't like this word, but I just say it anyway. I'm very humble. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to force anything on no one.
I feel you. And there's a sentence I used to say many times years ago, and it goes, "I don't argue, I state facts." You know,
Hmm.
I mean, we're always going to have disagreements. We'll never agree on everything. I have a few people who made some videos talking about exposing me, and I I find it a bit strange and amusing when they use that
Right.
and they don't really have what we call receipts. Like when you expose someone, it's either he's been teaching or saying stuff that's fraudulent or very, very wrong. Because
Right.
sometimes people are not correct, but uh it's not like they're dead wrong or very far off from the facts or the truth.
Right.
But really
Yeah.
mainly, yeah, mainly I feel like, if someone comes with a video and says expose, such and such expose, that would mean that there's some very serious issues, like issues of, fraudulent activity, illegal activity, or wrongdoing. like really like slandering people and stuff like that. But basically, most of the people who made videos criticizing me is because they differed in opinion. With the stuff that I'm sharing, or as others would say that I'm teaching.
Right, and like I know I came I came into I came into the comedic community about I want to say, well, okay, I have found out about it back in February of 2012. Um,
Mm,
me 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 and this guy are no longer friends, and like it's not like a beef or nothing that like that. But he just said he he wanted to stop talking about it, and he wanted to just focus on his daughter. So my heart and so my heart and my hat goes off to him. I miss you, brother Patrick, cause brother Patrick was the one that introduced me to he really introduced me to all of it, the comedic stuff, the Moorish stuff, the the Black Power stuff, which I was once a part of, and I'm actually in the process of studying because I want to be I want to be one of the first physically handicapped people to start my very own self defense party. And yes, there will be some other physically handicapped people involved, but it'll be mostly able bodied people as well as some physically handicapped. I know I just blow people's minds with that, right?
well,
I
the thing is that mhm.
Oh, I was just gonna say I really am I really am studying. I really am doing my work behind the scenes as well as some other things.
Okay, okay, and it was breaking up a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Okay,
can hear
yeah,
you. I can hear you very
yeah,
well. Can you hear me?
yeah, yeah. I can hear you. I think it's on my end. I think the connection is not really good. I'm using
Oh,
the internet connection of my mobile phone, uh, so
right.
I can use the internet on my PC. I heard you say that you want to be the first handicapped person to come up with a self defense program for handicapped
Mhm.
people, and then it was breaking up a little bit. So I don't know if you mentioned non-handicapped people as well.
I was
But that's what I
yeah
heard.
yeah
Yes.
yes. I was because I'm a person of inclusion, but I try to do my best to keep it within the confines of the the black culture, if you will. However, I'm also a psychic medium, so I always clear my energy. Um, make sure any unwanted energies, come and try to attack me or manipulate me. So it's like every so often I'm always communicating with them, asking questions. You know what I mean? I know that this work is about self. So I was also told to make my self defense party, with a lot of black people. Um, but I also wanted to show respect to Huey Newton, and and you don't have to agree with me. This is just my own research. I found out, and I've heard more than 3 times that Huey. I mean, not that I really care, but I'm just trying to show respect. I heard it 3 times, uh, even within my own research, that Huey Newton was half white, and as a matter of fact, I have some white people within my own family. I mean, yes, there's predominantly black folks, but I also have some white folks within my own family. Am am I ready to talk to them? Well, that's a personal thing, but um, I try to be as like nice, kind, uh, caring, and inclusive with I'll say almost everyone. Not entirely everyone, but almost everyone.
I
but
feel you. I feel you. Because you
yeah.
see, brother, the thing is that hate for others is not a proof of love for your own people, for your own kind. And we have a lot of brothers and sisters who are on that black power tip, and they feel like being on the black power tip is being so against other people, particularly white people.
Right.
And it's ironic because some of them have a you know,
Hmm.
and they follow white doctrine, what religions, or let's say religion initiated by white people. And of course, they try to, blacken everything. But
Right.
at the end of the day, I made a video back then. I don't know if it's still online, but I was
Hmm.
saying, people, you don't have to be extreme. You don't need to be extreme. I know some people who
Right.
started off being very extreme, yes, with very controversial speech, rhetoric, and after a few years, they ultimately started rolling white people, the same white people that they used to say so many things,
Right.
negative things about.
Because I apologize, brother, but what I wanted to share was that when when I was spirit communicating with Dr. Newton, um I he asked me if not only would I allow black people into the self defense party, but also some interracial people as well. Because as I mentioned earlier, I found out from Huey Newton, through my own research, as well as having my very own channeling session with him, that he was half white, and I asked him that question myself, and he told me yes. So uh starting to study and organize the movement that I would like to start in the near future, it is paying is paying honor and homage to not only our own people as blacks, but also those who may identify as biracial or interracial, and as we would say back in the early '90s, mixed descent, if you will. Yes, I was heavily influenced by the original Black Panther Party when I was 16, but I don't I don't hate white people, but I'll say this, if you are affiliated with any prejudice organization, I will fight back if you speak that type of rhetoric towards me. You understand?
yes,
You know
I understand.
and I was also taught this, to know me is to know my soul. You know what I'm saying? So I basically go by the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated, right? So
Right.
if I mean, to me it's not really about color, but I put it like this: if you it, um it's a it's about what comes out of your your soul, not necessarily what's in it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're if you're a person of love, kindness, peace, joy, happiness, excitement, and love, I'll talk to you. but if you bring hate my way, I'm gonna bring out King Amos inside of me. You understand? I'm gonna chop heads off every time, and I'll kick you out of my mama's house at the same time. Cause my mama is handicapped also, but 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 she can walk and talk as if she wasn't. You know,
Mm,
my mom. I I I love my mom to life, not death. Let me say that again. I love my mom to life, not death. And
mm,
my mom is partially blind. She can barely see, right? So when I drop something and she tries to pick up things from me, I basically have to tell her um what where where it is that I dropped it. So I would basically would have to guide her, because
mhm.
I'm one of the people in the house that can see. I mean, I have a stepfather, but me me and my mom have a very close bond. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as any mother or son would. But um, my mom's handicapped too, and she even supports me in this whole comedic slash metaphysical slash occult slash intergalactic path that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? The political side of it, I don't know about it yet. And my political side, I wasn't just influenced by the Black Panthers. I was also influenced by my own grandmother, because my grandmother was a police officer for housing authority in Philadelphia. There was a mayor by the name of Mayor Rizzo, and Mayor Rizzo during that time, back in the early '60s or '70s or something like that, he wanted police officers to not have their guns while they were off duty, and my grandmother was one of the ones,
Mm.
because my grandmother
I'm
my
sorry,
grandmother was.
brother.
Yeah.
Just hold on, please. I'm going to
Okay.
refresh the page,
Okay.
and I think it's my connection that's playing up. I heard you all the way till you mentioned the mayor, and then I
Yeah.
couldn't really make up what you were saying. Let me refresh
Oh.
the page, and after a few
Okay.
seconds, my video might be gone or might be static, but it should last
Hmm.
just a couple of seconds. So bear with me, please.
Right. Hey, everybody in the chat room. For whoever might be watching this later, this guy is a great brother. I've been watching him for years. You guys, I can't remember what year it was that I saw his video. If I'm correct, I think it was when I first came into the Black conscious community that I saw this guy's video. He's great. No, he's not really good. He's great at what he does. He's great, and I honor it.
Can you hear me, brother?
I'm here with you, brother. Yeah, yes, yeah, yes. I'm here with you. Can you see and hear me?
I can hear you. I don't, but I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, okay. That's good.
But
Let me.
it might be my end really, because
Right.
I expect I expect the connection. It's not really
So
good. Because
right.
yes, go ahead,
So
brother. Go ahead.
right. So what I was saying was that Ma- Mayor Mayor Rizzo wanted to keep uh, Mayor Rizzo wanted to keep my grandmother
Sure. Sorry,
and
it's my son.
Oh, it's okay. That's fine. It was Mayor Rizzo that wanted to keep my grandmother and other fellow police officers from having their guns while they were off duty. And my grandmother, she's from North Philly, and I know, and she also passed away back in 2007. I was 17
Sorry.
at the time. Oh, no problem. It's okay. But yeah. But my my grandmother was like, no, no, I disagree with that, and I'm gonna have to address this guy. You know what I'm saying? So she got all police officers, you know, and all the people back in North Philly ra- rounded up to basically tell people what she was gonna do with Mayor Rizzo, and to try and make sure she could implement something that would allow them to have their guns while they were not just on duty but off duty too. Because think about this. What what if what what if what, what if a male police officer and a female police officer were off duty just having lunch, and then out of nowhere, some idiots try to shoot them, and they don't have nothing to defend themselves with. They would need their artillery. They would need their protection. So my grandmother, is very like her legacy is very important to the city of Philadelphia. You know what I mean? And she was the one that inspired me to want to be a a revolutionary, a anarchist, and I can't remember the name of the
Anarchist.
yes. Yeah,
Oh,
my grandmother inspired it all. Even though she was pro government, she inspired it. And I love my grandmother regardless of our differences, and I still talk to her now, even in spirit. And she helps me with my she helps me with my spiritual work. Keeps my emotions happy, so I'm not sad and lonely all the time. You know what I mean? Or angry and frustrated about things. So I'm glad that I'm able to tap into my ancestors, and they're always with me. They're always with me. Excuse me, I'm trying not to get emotional.
I understand. I mean, uh, you're talking about some loved ones who have transited. I mean, who've made their transition, and but it looks like you had some family close to you, that been looking out for you.
Yeah, yeah. They have, and my grandmother. She 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 wasn't just a to me. She wasn't just a police officer. She like when she cooked, the whole neighborhood would smell it, and they would come to her house, be like, hey Mrs. Whitted, or hey Miss D, can we have something to eat? You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody in Philadelphia loved my grandma, and my grandma was the type to give you her last quarter out of her pocket, the shirt off her back. So she was a all around, good Samaritan, as they say. You know what I mean? and you know she I to both me and my mom, she was a town hero. You know what I mean? So I love and respect my grandma, and if anybody online disrespecting my grandma, I will block they behind. Seriously, I'll block them. They'll never talk to me again.
Okay.
Uh
All right.
oh.
Can you hear me now?
Yes I can, brother.
No.
Yes I
Oh,
can.
yeah.
But
I went out for yes.
oh, okay. But yeah, I just wanted to say my grandmother is both. Well, no, both Huey Newton and my grandmother are the influence, but my grandma overall is the inspiration for my political self defense party for both physically handicapped and able bodied people as well, and I'm allowing both black and biracial people into the movement. But if you're prejudiced and you know you hate black and biracial people, you can't join. And you also had to be mentally stable, too, because we need to have people in their right frame of mind when they're having a gun. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I feel you.
And and on top of that, I also have family members that join the army forces as well as the navy. So we got we got warriors in my family.
Yeah. And it goes way back.
Hmm.
All right.
and,
All right.
and as far as me, I'm not just a I'm not just a I'm not just a future activist. I'm also a spiritual teacher. I have my own YouTube videos.
Mm.
As
What's your channel, brother?
the I've got four YouTube channels, but but
Which
my
one is the one where you have the most material?
oh as far as the spiritual enlightenment side. Hello,
Can you hear me?
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
hear you.
oh,
Just tell me, no matter what the topic you address, which one is the channel, like the one where you are the most active, for example?
the one that I'm doing my spiritual teachings on is called the occult world of Brother Devin.
I would search for channels.
Yeah. Um. Bro, bro,
Uh,
brother is spelled BROTHA, and then I have my first name.
I don't seem to find it.
Uh.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I found it. Yes, I found it. You
Okay.
have 38
Okay.
videos, 46 subscribers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. R-
Okay.
right. Currently right now I'm doing channeling videos with a partner of mine. It's basically it's basically a partnership. It's 50-50 when when we have spiritual messages. I'll uh I'll I'll do the channelings of the male entities. She'll do the female entities, and I actually was going to do a video today because I'm one of the revolutionary things I'm doing besides the self defense part of it. the other revolutionary things I'm doing is I'm forming my own hip hop culture as well. Um, every every everyone knows me as Dr. Harmony, but I've also gone by another hip hop alias by the name of Goldbone, and I want to shout out Brother Panic for that, because Brother Panic was the first person who interviewed. He was the first person who interviewed me. You could go check out his interview with me on his channel.
So, do you make music as well? Do you have a YouTube channel for that?
Yeah, yes I do.
So, yeah, can you tell me the name of the channel?
Yes, youtube.com/ Dr. Harmony Music, and and I also have another channel which I'm there frequently on. I have a blogging channel. That's TYGR4161.
Is that on YouTube as well?
Yes,
Okay,
and
tell me again. GY.
T
Je suis occupé
T
là.
TY.
Oh, TY. Okay, TY.
Yes, TYGR4161.
Oh, one. G, as in tiger. GY
Yes, yes.
GR4161.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Devin
That
Harris. Okay, okay.
yes.
Well, you have 287 subscribers there.
Right.
And the one Dr. Harmony Music, I did
Mm-hmm.
not find anything. Did you spell it any different way? Or doctor, is it DR or is it doctor spelled the full
It,
way,
it
the full
is
word?
is is it's the initial DR Harmony Music DR.
And music. Well, I've
I'm listening to you, brother. What did you say? Uh-oh. Your mic went out, brother. I can't hear you. Uh-oh. Let me hello? Let me let me type it in for you, brother.
okay,
Uh,
okay.
uh, uh, give me a minute. I'm a very slow typer. All
Mhm.
right. Music. Okay. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's the name of the that's the name of the music channel. Dr. Harmony Music. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I'll give you my fourth channel if you want. Uh, my my fourth channel is my gaming channel, and the title of that is very simple. It's just Devin's Gaming Channel. That's the place where I just go and I want to have fun and play video games and show love and act a fool over there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I, I'm a very unconditionally loving guy, but when it comes to my lectures and my teachings, I'm very serious with it. But I also try to be childlike there as well, so that I'm not super duper serious there. But the work overall over there is serious over there, most definitely. Man, I wish I could hear you, brother, because this is your show. I would hate to talk throughout the whole thing. Oh, something's wrong with your headphones. Not working with the space. Oh, it's not working with. Okay. Oh, okay. Do you want me to hang up, or do you want me to stay where I am? Can you type it for me, brother?
Andrew.
I can I can
Now you.
I can hear you now. I just heard you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on, but it's fixed now. Well, I
Oh.
did not find the Devon's gaming channel.
Uh.
Have
I I
your
I should.
yeah.
It should be a picture of me wearing an orange shirt, and I'm smiling.
Mm. I couldn't find it. Um, but I have the two channel there, so I'll have a look later on. I have
Oh,
the
okay.
occult world of Brother Devon, and I have also Dr. Harmony TV. It's actually, well, the banner says Dr. Harmony TV, but
Right.
I have the one for the music. And the last video, yesterday, God is
Mm-hmm.
smart, get it together. But it looks like it looks, well. It's the same video you uploaded on the occult world of Brother Devon, because it's the
Right.
same length,
Right.
23 minutes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Because the thing is with my blogging channel, even though I don't teach on my main channel anymore, because I have the occult world of Brother Devon. I basically try to still give spiritual and inspirational messages, so people are not just bored with me talking about my everyday life, even though that is the main focus
Um,
of my blogging channel. So when I get tired of educating, I want to go tell everyone what goes on within my personal life. I mean, even when it comes to my occult channel, I might have to share some of my personal experiences as well. Brother Panic was actually the one who I felt drawn by, because he cussed a lot in his videos. He had no filter, and neither do I. So my my
you don't look like someone who curse.
yeah. That I think that's what most subconscious people think when they see me, but I'm very flexible. I can teach with cussing, and I can teach without. You know what I'm saying? I'm not arrogant. I can be, but I just choose not to be.
Yeah. Well, it's best without the cursing. I mean, sometimes I ain't gonna front.
Right.
When I'm very angry, I curse. I just
you
try not
you
to curse in
you
public.
you let it
You
out.
got
Right.
yeah,
I've
yeah, you let it
I,
out exactly.
I've seen
You know.
I saw you cuss in one of your videos too. I was just like, oh, okay. You know, say what you feel. Say
Yeah,
what you feel.
but I try not to. We have to try to give a good example to the young one coming up,
Right,
because
right, and and,
it's
and,
it's,
and
it's
you know,
important.
I heard your child over there. So
Mm.
I throughout this whole interview, I tried to be very, very respectful, and not cuss. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for
Because
that.
you
He doesn't speak English yet. On va manger après. He doesn't speak English yet. He's 7. He's 7. And my daughter
right.
is 2. Well, she will be 2 soon.
Oh,
But I will teach him English soon. I
oh,
will start.
oh, Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's very good. And you know what? I also noticed that not only do you speak the Kemetic language, but it correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have a problem being wrong either. That's how you could tell that I'm not a narcissist or egotistical person. But do you besides English and the Kemetic language, do you also speak like French?
Yes, French is my mother tongue because I was born in France and I grew up in France. So I'm fluent in French, and I also speak Haitian Creole because my parents are from Haiti.
Right. I have relatives that live in Haiti, and yet yesterday when I was doing my political work, watching BBC World News, I was angry at how I'm not even going to call him president. I'm so mad. I was angry at how Joe Biden was treating people that were in Haiti that were trying to come over here to get a better opportunity, and his racist butt wouldn't even let him come over here, and that just made me mad because I have relatives who are from Haiti.
Hmm. But when you say how relatives are from Haiti, is it doesn't mean like some Haitian people married into your family, or yourself you have some origin from Haiti?
I I really want to say both.
Hmm.
Because
Arrête, arrête, arrête.
it's from my biological father's side of the family. Shout out to my aunt Kim. She was the one that told me that.
All right.
She shared that with me. Shout out to Auntie Kim. Love you, Aunt Kim. But
Is she Haitian?
yeah, yes, but she was born here in America also.
Hmm. Well, let me speak a little Haitian Creole to your auntie Kim. Qui j'en est? Kim, moi parler avec neveu ou là. Et bon, il dit mou fait aux États-Unis, mais bon,
What?
normalement, depuis pas on est haïtien ou qu'on donc on pense au cas comprendre ça m'a dit là.
What?
That's it.
That was fire, bro. Can you translate that in English?
I said hello to Kim. I'm talking to your nephew. He told me that you were born in America, but normally, if you're Haitian, then you have to speak Creole, so you probably understand what I'm saying.
À Montpellier, un médecin
Right, right,
That's what I said to him.
exactly. And
Mm.
when you're done with this video, if it's on your channel, I'm gonna share it with her so she can see it.
Well, actually, because my laptop battery will run out soon.
Mhm.
Attends. Yes, when you share this video, you can tell her it's at the end. You can tell her it's
Okay.
towards the end of the video. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But brother, thank you very much for calling in. And
Yeah, yeah. Well, huh? I'm listening.
I was saying, whenever I'm live streaming, again, feel free to call in or to end. I will end the live stream now. So I want to thank you for calling in. It was nice meeting you. All right, brother.
You as they say in the cartoon animation Blue's Clues world. You're welcome.
Okay, I don't know that one, but hey,
Hand
I'm gonna say
clap.
hotel to you. All right, brother.
Hotel.
Thank you for calling, brother. Hotep send E. So now, brothers and sisters, I will put an end to this live stream. Briefly, I want to just say Hotep to my Senate RP, and those of you who follow me for a while know her because she has called in a few times. We have a French speaker, Eric Mirel. Comment tu vas? Merci de m'avoir prévenu que on m'entendait bien. Alors, j'ai parlé de 1986. En fait, c'est par rapport au live d'hier. Hein. Donc, le live de Jules Et parce que j'ai appris des choses que je connaissais pas en fait. Donc depuis 1986, les arnaques du sèche-cheveux et en plus, Jules a dit qu'il a même arnaqué Théophile Obenga. Donc vraiment, il a un CV inégalé. Donc voilà. Mais je peux pas avoir de sous-titres. Pourquoi ça change pas? Ah voilà. Je peux pas avoir de sous-titres en français parce que c'est pas vraiment possible en fait. YouTube met des sous-titres automatiquement avec ils ont un système, je sais pas, probablement l'intelligence artificielle. Et donc, selon ce qui est dit, ça reconnaît ce qui a été dit et ça fait une traduction qui c'est pas trop mal en fait de ce que j'ai vu. Bon, après, il y a des gens aussi qui eux-mêmes mettent les textes de traduction, mais je sais que YouTube fait ça aussi parce que j'ai vu ça. Bref, je vais bientôt finir. Alors, on a The African Chronicles. Donc, ça, c'est le frère Shango. What's up, Shango? Hope you're doing well. Just woke up. Our brother is in Canada. Okay, so I also have Darius. Put up to you. And oh yeah, it's talking about the situation with the Haitians and Biden. But from what I've heard, when they were translating, when Haitians were speaking to the news, the majority that I've heard was speaking Spanish. So I think that they were living in Mexico. And okay, there was a connection issue, but I'm back. So I only heard one lady who was speaking Haitian Creole. So it appears that people heard that they allow people Haitians to stay in, that they would give Haitians documents. So they just thrown in. And I'm not trying to say that as if okay, they're not from Haiti, so they deserve to be treated that way. Not at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if it felt strange to hear them speaking Spanish, but I'm aware, however, that some people, for example, in the Dominican Republic, they were born over there and they don't even know the Haitian Creole. And I will hear them because at one point, that was probably a couple of years ago, the Dominican Republic wanted to expel Haitians who were there, were born there and grew up there and lived there and so on. So Haitians, the things they got for the liberation, because a lot of people might not know that, but it is often said that it's the first Black Republic, and I hope I have time to say that because my battery is really going to die. Not only was the first Black Republic, 1804, but they welcome any slave from anywhere. Any slave that will set foot on Haiti will become free, and we can see the things they get with the treatment. In the Dominican Republic is probably the worst, but in other Caribbean islands, they're not really treated that well. But there's problem everywhere. There's problem everywhere. We're going to have to try to look for solutions. There's so many things I wanted to do for Haiti, but instead of being supported, some of you might not know I got slandered big time. My baby mama tried to send me to jail. She physically assaulted me. She injured herself, and then she went to filed a complaint against me. But luckily I had the audio from my mobile phone, and we can hear the neighbor begging her to stop assaulting me. But she literally tried to send me to jail. I received some death threats because I criticized rapists and pedophiles and scamming so-called doctors. But now people's eyes are opening, so the same people who've been scamming, they're the one who received literally thousands of euros, literally thousands of euros. So I cannot do it all by myself. I have my limits. I'm not founded. I'm not financed. The NOI got millions of dollars back in the 70s and then millions of dollars later on. And it wasn't the case for me. So I have a lot of ideas, and so many things can be done. Help can be provided in many different countries, but we have to be on board. We don't have to be so many, but enough people on board on the same page, there's so much that we can do. You understand what I'm saying? So, brothers, thank you for being here. Stay safe, stay healthy. Oh, we have a brother from Mali. Okay. Well, I don't even know any greetings. Je connais pas de salutations. Bon, je présume que c'est le Bambara, la langue la plus parlée au Mali. Mais je connais pas de salutations en Bambara. Par contre, il y a le mot pour comprendre. En Swahili, c'est fahamu. À l'époque, je donnais des cours de Meduneta. Il y avait un je ne sais pas si je l'aurais appelé un frère, mais il y avait un Malien qui arrête de toucher ça là, qui nous avait dit que dans sa langue c'était pareil. Donc je pense que tu dois savoir de quel mot je parle, même si ça vient en fait de l'arabe. C'est pas possible. Pourquoi tu viens toucher ça, toi?
La reconnaissance vocale est annulée.
Ok. En tout cas, ça fait plaisir. Ça fait plaisir. J'espère qu'il y aura plus de frères et sœurs du Mali qui vont venir. Voilà. Ok. So yes, stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, Brother Necheru, I will definitely holler back at you. Hotep. Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving Medu Nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neture classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class, and all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Neture class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/ma'atforever.